Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Lord Destro. Destro Reborn 2. His first channel got demonetized again. I try to support him. I want him to get some more subs because his wordplay is awesome. Just amazing. And again, appreciate the 5,000 subs. I love you guys. Again, I'm having my partner Max come in and do some videos with some MMA fighters. We have some 2 fighters under our belt, and we do work out at MMA gym. So, you guys want to know what Chow Time is other than my podcast, please stay tuned in, and you get to see and hear some of our stupid stories that me and him have got into. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
You know how they have like the Big Brother program for your kids can have siblings? They need to do that with men who want to be dad to somebody. And I'm damn sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to fuck up in my...
So you hate men, but you want the benefits of men in your life because of your child. The hypocrisy, ladies. The hypocrisy.
Let us be frank for a second. There is no greater joy than pumping a tablespoon of gonad juice deep in the abyss of some high-quality, pH-balanced Gorilla Grip tenderloin. True nirvana.
He's so good. He's so good.
That no Soho yoga instructor could imitate. But in the Western world, this short state of euphoria comes at an extreme price. The practice of flying free, aka free falling, in her moist inner cavity can have you stuck in court fighting for the Western privilege of keeping your own money. So after federal and state taxes take 30 to 40% of your salary, and she takes 20 to 30%, what does that leave you with? Pennies.
What more do you want from me?
Your money.
Plus, you are stuck with a woman like this that stalks your Instagram posts daily, looking for evidence to bring to the judge, only to ask him to increase your compensated emancipation price, aka child support payments. Because a lot of men have figured out that marriage in the Western world is just a wealth distribution Ponzi scheme, smart women have focused their attention on the new alimony, aka child support.
I think a lot of men rightly resist paying child support that is exorbitant. I think lots of child support awards are really disguised alimony. I read somewhere that it takes about 8% of a family's gross income to support a child, but the average child support is 17%. So what's the deal with this extra 9%? I think a lot of men are asking whether their child support money is going for the child or whether it's going for a new coat for mommy and a night out on the town for mommy.
But that's not true.
Glorious dismount indeed. Now here is my script. After a typical Knicks loss and some overcooked chicken tenders at Buffalo Wild Wings, the cute waitress asks you to wait in the booth until they close because she has other plans for you.
All these handsome military men would come in, and me being the young southern little Alabama girl working at Buffalo Wild Wings, I loved them. They all would come in Buffalo Wild Wings. One would stay after, I'd start talking to them, and I would be like, let me finish sweeping and finish doing what I need to do, go sit in the booth. And afterwards, to have sex, in my car. They would wait for me, sit in the booth, and they would wait, and I would, do my little section, I'd sweep, and I'd go out, and then we'd, have sex in the back of the car, and then they'd leave.
In the back of her Nissan Sentra, you will fly free.
I'm not saying I haven't done that, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't disgust me any less. Just saying.
Balls deep in some habanero scented tenderloin. Just because you let off a tablespoon of gonad juice in this waitress, she gets a monthly stipend of 20% of your salary for 21 years. What type of NASDAQ stock gives you these types of dividends? Even if Bernie Madoff in his prime told you he can yield you 25% dividends on your money, you would say he's crazy. But this is the reality for a lot of our fallen comrades. For example,
Don't get married so you don't get divorced. I got cheated on, I got used, everything got taken, and then guess what? I still got to pay $800 something a month in child support. They don't give a about us men down here in these courts, telling y'all stay out of these courts, because guess what? It's all stacked against you. It's all stacked against you. Again, I got cheated.
Again, I understand the MGTOW guys, and I understand us passport bros. Like, if you guys don't want to date in the West, I don't push you guys. I don't really push you guys at all. I tell you I do it, and if you still want to, there's things that you should probably be watching out for. That's all I ever tell the guys here. You can do whatever you want, Just the West is not the greatest oysters in the world anymore. So
I got walked out on. I got everything taken from me. And guess what they said? They ain't give a about none of that.
Nope.
All they cared about is how much money I made to this point, and they trying to take everything can from me. How is a man supposed to survive? They don't care about the survival.
this is why a lot of men self-delete after these divorces. They literally get cleaned out, and to start over, it's not easy.
Want to survive.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank our beloved comrades that hit the super chat button in support of free tenderloin distribution. Your sacrifice is truly appreciated. Now, before we go any further into this rabbit hole, Lord Destro requires you to push that like button and smash that bell in the name of Cobra. And leave a comment below to appease the nosy algo, because as we all know, Big Brother is always watching. Now let the Jubockery commence.
Our future rests with Destro now.
Truth is, most men are not prepared to have money. Now think about it.
This is true.
If you had a few million in the bank, would you have time to stick your tree of life into a Frankenstein BBL vixen like Mariah Mills? Come now. Out of all the women that Zion Williamson has access to, he picks an old adult video star to be his side chick.
How hard is it dating?
I don't like dating.
Why?
I know guys are weird.
What?
They find out you're a star and they go weird.
What do you mean weird?
I probably have more bodies than them, Would you feel intimidated if a girl had more bodies than you?
Out of all the Colombian, Italian, Russian, Vietnamese, Ethiopian, Ghanaian, and Moroccan women around the globe, you, Zion Simpson, pick Mariah? Blasphemy.
Yeah, I agree.
Even millionaires like Shaq that would allow the media to think that him and Brittany Renner are dating are an abomination.
This shit blew my mind. Blew my mind when I saw this story that Shaq was dealing with her. It's just like, dude, is there not better looking chicks that aren't like career 304s? It really shows you, even if you have a PhD and money, it doesn't make you smart.
Abomination. A lot of men love to say, yeah, I would smash that, but never ask themselves, is the risk worth the gonad juice? They ignore the awesome power of the family courts, which doesn't even answer to the Supreme Court. Even though modern women are boldly telling you their intentions to gut you like a sea trout, these men swim free and unbothered in high traffic, unbalanced pH tenderloin like a Russian tourist in an Egyptian beach. Too soon? This is not the way. If you plan to have a child in the future, in the Western states, you must properly vet a woman for at least 7 to 10 years. She must be on an extended probationary period before you consider this investment, or until the powers that be decide to update these outdated laws. Another option is considering having a child and building a family in another country.
Yep.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, my comrades. Now, if you vote for the free tenderloin distribution ticket of Lord Destro and the Baroness, we will push a bill that would give any parent full custody that refuses child support from the other party. For example, if a woman tried to put a man on child support, he would have the right to take full custody of the child if he would assume all financial obligations to the child.
That is
But
actually
obviously,
pretty awesome.
This is a topic for another video.
You ain't lying.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button.
For Cobra! Oh, man. Freaking Lord Destro is so good with his wordplay. It just makes me freaking laugh my ass off, man. Like, I love stand-up comedy. He should be a stand-up comic, man. Please, like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And catch you guys next time.